What are you doing? You want to join in? What do you think, babe?
I think you're doing good.
So it's day 2, right? I keep telling Tyler that it feels like it's been a week already. It's pretty crazy. What do you think? It's been good though, don't you think? So this is basically what I've been doing the past 2 days. Just kind of laying here having a... Yeah, I've just been laying here. Mom has been with me for the past 2 days, just kind of doing everything, hasn't she? She's been cleaning and just helping me go to the bathroom. She helped me shower yesterday. They're nursing me. I'm lucky I have nurses to help me, aren't I?
Still soft nerve.
Yeah, all the things that they know that I wouldn't know. It's still hard to cough, but I kind of get that feeling that I need to. My voice is still raspy. It's from where they did that breathing tube, so my throat is still pretty sore. But I got like, oh yeah, you can see that one bad, babe, look. So I got like 2 ulcer sores in my mouth, and we're thinking it's from where they pulled the tube out or something like that. We don't really know, but now my face is all red. So I've got like an ice pack that I've been wearing on my belly. Got my cozy little blanket. I've been wearing like a little dress or nightgown. This is my ice pack. It's been leaking a little bit, but Tyler got it fixed. So here's my belly. It's still got some gas in it, don't it? Can't you tell? So this one incision. So that's one incision. They went through my belly button, and then over on this side there's another incision. And then this one, it used to be, what do they call it? Like a, you know, blood, I don't know what they're called, little bump. He actually took it out and said it went pretty far down in there as well, so he took that out too. Today I felt so much better when I woke up compared to yesterday. Like I could definitely feel a difference when I would move around. It was really hard to lay on either side yesterday, so I'm feeling better. I can kind of move to either side without it hurting too bad. The 4th incision that he did to take that bump off hurts more like on top of the skin, where the other incisions kind of hurt inside me, if that makes sense, where he went in and scraped it out. So my doctor talked to Tyler obviously after the surgery and kind of shared with him the results. I might do a separate video and go more in depth on what all he said, because I need to talk to him again as well just to get more details. But the short of it is that he told Tyler that there was a lot more than what he would have expected. Obviously he thought there would be endo, but he said there was much more than what he thought, right, Tyler? Yeah, and he said that Tyler asked him, you know, do you think this could be what was causing the infertility? And his response was, it's more than enough reason for it to be why we haven't been able to conceive. So after Tyler kind of told me that, when I got out of surgery, it really made me kind of feel like we made the right decision, that hopefully this would help, and hopefully we would get good results from it, and that it would help us to be able to conceive. I was in recovery for quite a while, wasn't I, babe? It was probably like, would you say a couple hours, or? Yeah, so they didn't start my procedure actually until 2:30 because they were running a little bit even more behind than what we thought. So I had to stay in pre-op for quite a while, which was very nerve-wracking. And then anesthesia came and talked to us. We were kind of waiting on them as well. Right after that, the nurse anesthetist and all of them came in the room. They gave me, was it called Versed? I
wasn't in there.
But isn't that the medication that chills you out? Yeah, so they put Versed in my IV, which just kind of calms you down before you go into surgery. After they did that, it calmed me down so much. I was like, I wish they could have gave that to me earlier, because I just had so much anxiety the whole time just waiting around it. You know, and never having really have a surgery like this before. But when they were wheeling me out there, like to the surgery room, like I just felt so calm. I wasn't really worried or anything like that. Like that medication just helped so much. I helped them, like they made me help like get myself onto the table, and then after that they just put like a mask over my face and then I took some breaths, and the next thing I remember, I was in the recovery area, and I just remember the nurse was like, "Rachel, honey, get up, wake up, Rachel. We've got, you need to get up now. You need to wake up." And like she had done that like 3 times, and I could not stay awake. I just kept like dozing off. Like it was so hard. So they said that I was back in recovery for quite a while. Like it took me a while to wake up. So I know like Mom and Tyler were really like worried because it was taking me longer, and we literally didn't leave the hospital until after like 8 o'clock. So it took a while. I went back up to the room. They made me use the bathroom. I was able to do that. It was really hard. They wanted you to be able to sit in a recliner before you left, and it was really hard to do that. But it was really helpful that I did wear the t-shirt dress because it was easier to change. And then we just drove back and rode in the car. Oh yeah, we ordered Mexican. So Mom and Tyler ordered Mexican for dinner. And so when we got home, we ate Mexican, and it was so late. It was so funny, but it was so good. We were all just really hungry, and Tyler goes back to work tomorrow, and my mom's gonna come over again and just make sure that I'm okay by myself. Yesterday, where I was still on like the stronger pain medication, I would get dizzy and stuff, so they kind of had to watch me to make sure I wouldn't fall or anything. Like I said, I haven't taken any of the stronger pain medication today, just ibuprofen. So it's good to know I'm able to take that and not feel like I need the pain medication right now. Somebody asked me like, is it what I expected, or, is it worse? And I think it's kind of what I expected, just really sore and a little bit of pain depending on how I move. And also just uncomfortable. Like it's hard to, like if I stay in one position too long, I kind of get uncomfortable, so I kind of need to move around. And also the gas buildup, so they do pump gas in you before this procedure, and so it's just kind of, the gas makes you kind of be in pain and uncomfortable as well. So that's basically what happened. That's my update. This is what I've looked like for 2 days. So Tyler's helping take care of me the rest of the day and just trying to get better. Today is now, what is today? I don't even know. Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. So I am now, oh my gosh, it is 5 days out from surgery. I'm feeling pretty good today. I feel about the same today as I did yesterday so far. It is kind of early in the day, but really the only type of issue or pain that I'm having is just at the incision sites. It's just a little, there's a tiny bit of like a burning sensation. I think it's just, I don't know if it's where I'm starting to move around more and it's just stretching the skin that was closed. I don't really know, but that is basically the only real pain that I've been having. Yesterday my mom was here and we did go out to Lowe's and we looked at flowers. We tried to go to this greenhouse and it was closed, but we stopped at Lowe's and we did get flowers and stuff for the front porch. So I did get out and about and was able to move around pretty well. It felt good to go out. I did get a little bit lightheaded and it did make me pretty tired. So I know that I'm still kind of recovering in that aspect. This is the first day that I am by myself here. So yeah, I was a little nervous really with just like watching Dirk, my dog, because I was just afraid like if he were to run or something, like I couldn't chase him, but he's been doing good. So that, that really hasn't been too big of an issue. I have been showering and all of that. The first day that I did the shower, I think I probably already updated on that, but that was pretty rough the next day. Just after that, like the incisions hurt quite a bit, but I've been showering obviously more and it's not as bad as that time. I have had a little bit of pain in my shoulder, and that they say is just from the gas coming up, and I do feel somewhat lightheaded every now and again. I'm hoping to be pretty much back to normal here in a couple days, because I am planning on doing like a little girls trip weekend that we've had planned for a long time. So I feel alright to kind of get up and do things. I obviously just couldn't do anything that like it was excessive or caused me to have to move around a lot, and this girls weekend trip is just a chill, like everybody just wants to relax, so I think I should be okay to go and do that. That's pretty much my update. I will keep all updated over the next couple of days, and I will be doing like a full story talking more about what he said. I'm hoping to have a follow-up appointment here maybe next week. Once I have that, I'll be able to know a little bit more about how the surgery went. Tyler recorded most of what he said, but he didn't get all of it, so I do want to hear from my doctor kind of what he was thinking and what he found and all that kind of stuff. Feeling pretty good. Excited for my scars and my incisions to heal up and not be so bruised. They are still pretty bruised and stuff, so just looking for that to heal soon. Hello everyone. I wanted to kind of wrap this video up with a quick update. It is now Sunday. I am officially 2 weeks post-op. Yeah, I do have a follow-up appointment this week. So I wanted to go ahead and just kind of tell you, you know, recovery-wise, how it's been, and then in my next video, I will kind of explain more about the results of the surgery, what he found and all of that, because I will be able to hear more of that from him at my follow-up appointment this week. So 1 week later was the first time that I really did anything. I went on a little girls trip weekend, and it definitely was, I was still struggling a little bit with pain, and the main thing that I had was just soreness at the end of the day. I was taking ibuprofen 800 milligrams 3 times a day, so I was still taking ibuprofen, but just kind of moving around and, you know, going about my day. It was a very chill weekend. So it wasn't like we were doing anything intensive or anything like that. We were literally like in a cabin in the woods. We just hung out. We did go out to dinner like one evening. But, you know, we did sit around and we played games and stuff. And at the end of the day, I did have a little bit of soreness in my lower abdomen area. But after that, I did go to work on that Monday, and I feel like, so that would have been a week, Friday, Thursday, a week and 3 days out. You know, I had a busy week last week, and I really wanted to come back on that Monday because I just had a lot of stuff I needed to do. So that Monday, it was kind of a busy day at work where I was on video shoots a lot. So I was driving around quite a bit and getting in and out. But overall, I didn't have any pain or anything. I made sure I took my ibuprofen, but the biggest thing with that was by about 3 o'clock, I got really tired. And as soon as I came home, I just laid down on the couch, and I think I went to bed at like 8 or 8:30. So I went to bed a lot earlier than normal. I think that was, after that day, I pretty much have felt very normal ever since then. And right now I feel super normal. Very much back to how I felt like before surgery. I did take off the steri strips off of my incisions, and everything looks like it's healing really well. I'm still a little bit careful with kind of what I'm lifting and stuff, but I think overall I'm pretty much back to normal. And I'm just so incredibly grateful that everything went well with the surgery, with the recovery, and you know, I just had so much anxiety with this surgery, and I'm just grateful that it all, you know, went well and worked out, you know, how it should have. So I will say my surgery date ended up being right around ovulation time in my cycle. So I did get my cycle, like my period did start in my new cycle as normal. I did have a little bit more cramping than usual, like normal cramps than usual, but my doctor did say he thought I would have my period as normal, but sometimes, you know, sometimes your period doesn't come until like the following cycle, depending on when you have your surgery, I guess. So just wanted to kind of throw that out there as well, as that might be something that you're not sure about when you have your surgery. So I'm just so excited to have done the surgery, and I'm just really hopeful that it helps and that we are finally able to conceive. So
I will do another video after this one, kind of letting you all know the results and kind of what it looked like on the inside and all that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, I think that will be pretty much it for this whole process, the series about this surgery. But just wanted to kind of do this as an informative thing for those who might be going through it. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.